a playoff edition of the Danny and Chris Radio Show. Um, we have one playoff game in the book. Well, I guess first, welcome Steven again. Hopefully everybody can hear your mic this time.
Testing. 1, 2, 3. I think I'm good today, guys. How are you?
All right. So yeah, we had one playoff game played already. A nice 23-20 loss to Washington by Christian, and I know he's still probably a little salty about this, so maybe we tell him to hold off on listening. But either you guys have a chance to watch any of this?
I was watching it from the end of the second quarter all the way to the finish there, and he beat himself, to be honest. But it's okay, Christian. There's next season.
Yeah, let's see, they had under 200 yards of total offense, and, well, I guess he did have 5 turnovers. That'll definitely hurt you.
Tony Romo, 25% QBR. That is quite the stat.
If there was ever a time to say a team is carrying a quarterback, I think we can say that about the Redskins.
Jeez. All right. Well, we got the Ravens.
I want to say one more thing about that Packer game. Christian, you need to look down the field more when you're throwing. You had wide open guys, buddy. There you go.
Mason Crosby 0 for 4.
Wow.
Okay. And practice your kicking.
All right. Other games we got the Ravens at the Titans. I think this was pretty unanimous in the poll that the Titans were going to win. Or, well, maybe not unanimous, but
the poll was wrong. I was heavy against the Bengals.
Oh, did it? Okay. Yeah, that's
they're both
my
9-7.
Yeah. Anyways, we'll see if this one gets played. I guess I'd probably pick Danny to win in this one. Yeah. Any thoughts on this?
I guess at this point I would pick Danny as well.
Yeah. Oh, don't want to do that.
That DeMarco Murray is something else.
Yes,
Okay.
CPU DeMarco. I really can't believe there was a second left and they ran another play just to get him over 200.
It was almost like I was going to call a timeout or something. Oh well.
All right. Bengals at the Steelers. I don't know. I worry for Steve in this one because Brandon's pretty good, even though I don't think a lot of other people think that yet, but this might convince them.
I completely agree with you. I think the Bengals are going to upset the Steelers.
Yeah. I mean, I've never had somebody shut down my offense as well as he did. So, I mean, that's saying a lot, I think. But
I got 2 words for you guys. Big Ben. My man's throwing over 5,500 yards this season. Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
There's no way the Bengals stop this guy.
He broke the passing yards single season record, so congratulations to him.
He almost threw for 600 in one game. He was 3 yards short.
Yeah, he's had a couple record-breaking feats this season. So
I think that plays right into the Bengals' strength, though. So
yeah, it really does. Also, we have the Bears and the Panthers. That's a rematch of last year's NFC Championship, I think.
Jesus.
But
is it really a rematch?
These two are starting not to like each other.
Yeah. This was the one that Chris lost, and he said he couldn't even complain about it. But I don't know. I expect if he loses this time, he might be a little bit more upset. It's kind of hard to go out twice in a row to the same person. So I expect Chris to probably pull this one out.
I really hope he doesn't. Just because last time I played the Panthers, I had a chance, and I just had a really bad quarterback, and I never had a chance versus Chris. But go Panthers, Cam Newton all the way.
And
Sorry, Chris. I still love you, man.
Who do we have as buys? We have Cowboys and 49ers in the NFC, and Patriots and Raiders in the AFC. So, yeah, I don't know who will be playing yet, but
well, we do know the Redskins and Cowboys.
That's true. Yeah. So.
I really hope the same team shows up for the Redskins. And what a story that would be too, by the way. Tony Romo returning to Dallas, getting his second consecutive playoff victory in a row.
Yeah.
Wow.
That would be nuts.
Only in the FBOS, right?
Be about as nuts as Manny making the playoffs. Manny, RIP to your playoff dreams. Sorry, Jeremy had to take you down in week 17.
Okay. Anyways, so we have the annual awards. Murray is our back-to-back MVP. Guess that's probably not really a surprise. Running backs
I'm actually
seem to.
surprised. I thought that that rookie quarterback in New England was going to get it.
He probably could have, if I would have really went for it. But I pulled him at halftime of my last game. So.
Your stats look like you really went for it.
No, well, I didn't play John Brown because some people said that I over-rely on speed. So I had 84 speed Amendola, 83 speed Edelman, and 86 speed Gronk as my three main targets. And Edelman put up like 217 yards on 7 catches. So, I mean, I guess maybe speed is overrated. I don't know. But
it's Madden. It's not overrated, but it's not the end all everything.
Yeah. No, you can definitely succeed without speed. It's just I don't know. Anyways, yeah, Anderson came in second, Elliott third, Roethlisberger fourth, and yeah, the rest of those people don't really. Coach of the year, that was the Patriots, so that's nice. I'll have to use that experience before free agency hits because I definitely have some positions of need.
My boy Dwayne got robbed.
AFC awards.
15-1. You definitely need some stuff.
Well, I'm losing a lot of players. I'm losing, I don't know, 3-4 starters, like close to 90 overall starters. So I'm gonna be needing to reload.
You've determined you don't need them, so it's not really a loss getting rid of them.
Oh yeah. I decided not to re-sign them, but I mean, they're getting old, and Lewis is apparently really injury prone because he gets injured every 2 games, or at least his attributes take a hit for an injury that he's never had. So I don't know. Anyways, offensive player of the year, Latavius Murray. He won an MVP, so not really a surprise there. Defensive player of the year is Sheard. I think he had 16 sacks or something like that, so I was really happy with him. He turned it around after a mediocre season last year. Rookie of the year offense is Griffin Anderson. I don't think that's a surprise to anybody.
The defensive rookie of the year.
The defensive rookie is on the 1-15 Browns.
And he is now a 91 overall.
Jesus. So they have.
That is amazing.
I mean, if you draft 2 in the top 5, but hopefully one works out.
Yeah, 2 right ends in the top 5. Yeah, but I don't know. They have their Joe Thomas on the defensive side now, or something. I guess. Best QB Griffin Anderson. Best running back Murray. Best wide receiver Brown. John Brown, not Antonio. Raiders absolutely dominated the best O-line, which I'm kind of surprised at. Well, I guess with all their rushing yards, that makes sense.
Yeah, that goes more by rushing yards than anything else.
Yeah. Best D-line, Bengals, Texans. Wow, interesting. I haven't looked at this yet.
On the Bengals.
No, I'm surprised that Sheard won Defensive Player of the Year, but he's only 3rd ranked on the best D-line. So, I don't know. That's weird to me, anyways. Linebacker Von Miller. DB Malcolm Butler. He had a really good season, 9 interceptions, so I was happy with him. And kicker for the Steelers. NFC awards. Nobody cares about the NFC, but I guess.
Well, apparently it's where all the competition is.
Yeah, well, last year for sure. This year, I think the AFC got quite a bit better.
Yeah, your division's pretty good.
Oh my, yes, my. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'll ever have the same schedule I had this year. I had my division.
You'll at least have six of the same games. So.
Yeah. Well, I played the 3 least defense-oriented divisions in the league.
You had that NCAA 11 cupcake schedule.
Yeah. So, Offense Player of the Year, Elliott. That's not really a surprise either.
Look at Tony Romo coming in number 3.
Really? Wow.
This old guy has something to him this season.
Yeah.
It's his last hurrah.
Yeah, Langford in 2nd. He had a really big game the first week we went to Daddy Leagues with 4 touchdowns, and I don't even know what it was. But yeah, that probably helped boost him up a little because he was kind of average for most of the season. But Trevathan, leading the league in interceptions, is the Defensive Player of the Year. Rookie of the Year is Pritchett, who was injured for 5 games, I think. So that's a big win. Chris is kind of.
I don't know how Kaczar got snubbed, even being injured for a few games.
Yeah, he's 4th on the list. So.
You take a 4-12 team to 13-3, and you get there's some bias going on here.
Jimmy Fort, Defensive Rookie of the Year. Sorry, Christian.
I'm looking at. I never paid attention to this, but player coaches' names. There's some pretty. We got Lance Harvard from West Cannon, Texas. DJ Khaled. Robert De Niro. Sorry, that was funny.
Okay.
Harry Baldagna.
Oh yeah, that's
Dave Chappelle.
We got some characters for sure.
Yeah.
But
so Geno Smith making a comeback, guys.
I think he was pretty close to the top last year too, actually.
No, I can for sure tell you Geno Smith was not near the top last year.
Oh, he was on your team last year, that's right.
Yeah, I don't know where this version came from, but I would have taken him in a heartbeat.
Well, this version has Julio Jones and Kevin White to throw to, so.
Yeah. By the way, who gave him Kevin White? Come on.
Yeah, I mean, if you can get Trufant in a trade for Kevin White, I I would take it too.
I
Running.
Kevin White in a trade for Trufant. I would take it, but you know, we all value speed differently.
I guess, yeah. Best running back, Elliott. Wide receiver, ODB.
No
That's
surprises on any of those.
no. O-line is dominated by the Cowboys. D-line, Aaron Donald.
Again.
Yeah, there's no way anybody will ever stop him from winning that. Linebacker,
I personally
Trevathan.
think Reed got ripped off on DB of the year. Whatever, I'm a homer.
I think Donald's stats are directly correlated to Frankie turnover specialist. If you throw 40 plus interceptions, Donald's gonna get a lot of downs.
That's actually a good point. Let's take a look how many snaps he has real quick.
Who's that? Oh, Donald?
Yeah.
Yeah, let me get a look at that. Defense. Donald, 24.5 sacks. Yeah, that's impressive.
870 downs played.
Yeah.
Compare that to the Patriots. That's about league average. So even with all his interceptions, he's Frankie, man, get better. Shit.
Yeah, I don't think that's. I mean, Raiders are around 700. Oh wow, Ravens are around 1,000. So never mind. So yeah, maybe it is league average.
Get better,
right.
Frankie.
Yeah, people have been making some questionable decisions in their throwing.
Jared Goff is a bust.
Yeah. God, I gotta spend some of that Anderson XP. I'm looking forward to that.
Don't touch the injury rating. You don't want to curse him.
Well, no, I raised him to superstar, and I'm waiting to next week to actually spend it, because I don't know if it lowers the price already, or you gotta wait a week. But, yeah. Anyways, I don't have anything else. Can you guys think of anything else?
Do we have any records broken besides passing yards?
As far as I know, the Steelers were the only record breakers.
Interceptions thrown, 47, that's not a max anymore?
I don't think they show that anywhere. I know...
Chris, did you know you were 32-3 all time in our league so far?
Yes, I knew that, but I wasn't going to say anything about it. Yeah, no,
You need to start beating the Pats.
Well, I mean, who beat me? Kelly beat me, but he's not here. Ryan beat me, and...
You let Ryan beat you.
I don't know what you're talking about. Ryan. That was a completely fair game.
Don't know what
No
you're
one wins
talking
the Super
about.
Bowl going into the playoffs with double-digit wins.
Yeah, I learned that the hard way. Yeah, I don't even remember who my other loss was to, but I'm sure it was... Yeah, I don't remember. Alright, anyways. Yeah, I think that was the only... Yeah, pass yards, just Roethlisberger. Pass touchdowns, nope. Rushing yards, somebody had to be close, right? No, not really. Murray passed 2,000, but not quite there. Rushing touchdowns, nope. Receiving yards, Brown was close, but not quite. Receiving touchdowns, nope.
Now I know why you really benched him.
Well, I benched him because of a certain conversation that I had, but no, I hadn't looked at the record. I knew about Anderson being close to the record, but I didn't realize Brown was close too. Yeah, nobody... I would expect that somebody would have broke the interception record, but I guess not.
We like to evenly distribute our interceptions.
Yeah, apparently.
It's kind of bugged if you look at interceptions on the menu. You
Yeah.
gotta look at it through conference and not through league. As weird as that sounds.
Game records. We've had 3. 2 by the Lions, and 1 by the Steelers that would have all broken the record in the past 2 years. Pass touchdowns. Roethlisberger had 7 in a game that ties the record this year. Rushing yards. Oh, the Jags broke the rushing yard record for a single game this season. So, go CPU, I guess. I don't know who they were playing. But that's,
CPU is lethal.
Yeah, apparently.
Kind of weird, too, it was their backup running back, because their starter's that rookie. That's pretty good.
Rushing touchdowns. Nothing. Receiving yards. Brandon Marshall and the Jets broke it last year. That was actually against me. That was a game in which he had, I think, 17 catches and 15 of them were slants or something like that. So, and Brown is on there. Antonio Brown with a 300-yard game, and Cooper for the Raiders last season. Receiving touchdowns. I don't see anybody on here. Catches, nobody's ever going to be on there. Defensive sacks.
Donald's 1 and 2. I mean, who's going to stop this guy?
And interceptions, nope. Yeah. So not too bad with the records being broken. Even though a lot of people have come close. But, yeah. Alright, I don't have anything else. You guys?
Go Panthers.
Griffin Anderson tied Peyton Manning's 55 touchdowns in his rookie season.
Yep.
And he didn't win MVP. That's such a robbery.
Nope. Because rushing
Well, 'cause you
is
got
so
your quarterback
overvalued.
for years to come.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know how he fell to me in the first round last year, but I greatly appreciate those teams that did not take a quarterback. It was very nice of you guys, so thank you. All right, I think
Cleveland Browns.
well, they had pressing needs at right end.
At least we know for the next 4 years they don't need to draft a right end.
Yeah.
Ever.
Well, I mean, they'll probably draft one with the first overall pick this year, too. Oh, I guess, real quick, we could look at that, since just mentioned it.
Who's got the number 1 pick?
Yeah.
Cleveland.
Is it Cleveland again? Well, it might be the Dolphins. Cleveland or the Dolphins? They're both 1-15. Let's see, division, conference, right? They're tied on conference.
They're tied on literally everything.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. That'll be
I would say
interesting.
the Dolphins deserve it more. They scored the fewest points, allowed the most.
Dolphins
And-
really earned it.
Is he still a user? Is he still a user, or is he gone?
Yeah, it's Bama legend.
Yeah.
Bama? Okay, like, he deserves it. I hope he gets it.
Eagles, Saints, Lions, Cardinals, Jets, Bills. So Bills are the next user at, what's that, number 7? Bills, Rams. Frankie, he was so close to making the playoffs, and then he went on a 5-game losing streak.
He started out 6-1, by the way. I don't know if anyone remembered that.
6-1.
He was like,
No, he was
he was,
6
like,
and
up
5.
no,
He was
but
close.
he was up there though. Like, he only had 2 losses for a while. I remember because I was tied with him for early in the season.
Yeah, he started out really well. But I don't know what happened at the end.
Jared Goff
I'm
happened.
guessing he threw some interceptions.
So, Broncos look like they have the 15th pick, and that's the next user, so the users did pretty well this year. Surprising, Seahawks 8-8. Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with David. He had a small window to try to win a Super Bowl. Now he's in a rebuild.
Yeah, I don't know. I was surprised he took the Seahawks because, I mean, they're awfully similar to the Eagles last year and how badly they age. But, yeah.
Don't ignore that other team in the division. You know, that was the up and riser this season. There's a reason that he might be 8-8, guys. At least 2 reasons why.
Okay.
I love you, David. Talk to me. I made the playoffs.
All right.
Shots fired.
Okay, and yeah, so I need to go to bed. So I think that's the end of this. Thank you everybody for listening, and we'll probably have another one around draft time maybe, if it's next week and not this week. So, good night.